Hi there, hello, and welcome to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat, and this is Melvin. Something wrong, Melvin?
Him again.
Are you hemming me, Melvin?
Ham for the third time.
Okay, I'll bite. What are you hemming me about?
My name is no longer Melvin.
It isn't?
Nope.
So, are you gonna tell me what it is, or do I just have to guess?
Well, I would think that it is obvious.
Sorry, buddy. I guess I'm just not that observant.
Fine, I'll tell you. My name is Melvin the Magnificent.
Melvin the Magnificent?
Yep.
You want people to call you Melvin the Magnificent?
Well, if they want me to respond to them, they will.
Why do you want to be called Melvin the Magnificent?
Once again, obvious.
Humor me.
Fine! It's because I'm so magnificent.
What makes you magnificent?
My sheer Melvinism.
Melvinism?
Yep. I am the Melvinest Melvin that ever did Melvin.
Can't argue with that.
As I was looking in the mirror on January 1st, preparing for the new year, thinking about what New Year's resolutions I should have, it hit me.
What did?
The amazingness of me. One might even say the magnificence of me.
One might not.
But one did, and that one was me.
Oh boy.
You know that guy Gaston in Beauty and the Beast? How they sing a whole song about how no one does anything as great as he does.
Yeah.
They should have wrote that song about me.
You do realize that he's the bad guy, right?
All the more reason they should have wrote it about me instead.
So what makes you so magnificent?
Well, have you looked at me?
As good looking as you are, do you have any other magnificent traits?
I got leadership qualities.
Leadership qualities?
I like to boss people around.
I'm not sure that
What more can you ask for? Good looking and a natural leader. Not to mention snappy dresser.
Well, you definitely... I got nothing.
My magnificence has left you speechless, huh?
That's one way to put it.
Because I'm so magnificent, I expect everyone to recognize my natural superiority and bow before my will.
Whoa, is that where this is going?
It's a logical conclusion.
Somehow, I don't think that logic is playing much of a role here.
Do not contradict me, you mere mortal.
Mere mortal?
Us magnificent people are above being questioned. We expect immediate abhorrence.
I think you mean adherence.
What'd I say?
You know, you're not the first person to think that he was so great that everyone should bow before his authority and immediately do whatever he wanted.
Well, I'm not. Well, I'm probably the best at it.
Yeah. In 2 Kings chapter 1, Ahaziah, the king of the northern kingdom of Israel, had hurt himself and was afraid that he would die. So he had sent messengers to Ekron to see what their god, Baal-zebub, said would happen. Now obviously this went against the Lord, and the prophet Elijah told the messengers that Ahaziah would die. Again, obviously, Ahaziah didn't like that very much. So he sent a captain with 50 soldiers to go arrest Elijah and bring the prophet to him. He thought he was so magnificent that he could just boss around a man of God.
Well, was he that magnificent?
No. When the captain found Elijah sitting on a hill, he said to him, "Man of God, the king says, come down." Elijah answered the captain, "If I am a man of God, may fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50 men." Then fire fell from heaven and consumed the captain and his men.
Gulp. So did Ahaziah learn his lesson?
No. He sent another captain and 50 men.
What happened to them?
The captain said to him,
"Man of God, this is what the king says. Come down at once."
"If I am a man of God," Elijah replied, "may fire come down from heaven and consume you and your 50 men." Then the fire of God fell from heaven and consumed him and his 50 men.
Double gulp. Surely Ahaziah learned his lesson that time.
Double nope. He sent a third captain with 50 men.
Oh no.
Oh yes. But this captain was wiser and more humble than the previous two, and than the king. This third captain went up and fell on his knees before Elijah. "Man of God," he begged, "please have respect for my life and the lives of these 50 men, your servants. See, fire has fallen from heaven and consumed the first two captains and all their men, but now have respect for my life." Elijah saw his humility, as did the Lord, and he got up and went down with him. Of course, the message he gave the king was the same as before. Basically, "Ahaziah, you're gonna die." And he did. But at least the captain and his men were spared, thanks to his willingness to be humble.
Well, I'm glad someone learned their lesson.
Yeah, and did anyone else learn a lesson?
Well, I don't know. That's all you told me about the story.
No, I mean, did anyone else here learn a lesson?
Oh, you mean me?
I mean you.
Well, I guess so. I mean, maybe I shouldn't get so caught up in my own greatness. It can lead to trouble.
Right. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 18 says, "Pride goes before a destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall." Haughty means arrogant or thinking that you're better than everyone else.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not haughty. That's a fault, and magnificent people don't have any faults.
Melvin.
I'm just a kid, but I'd better get going.
Really? Why?
This morning, I mailed in a request to the government to legally change my name to Melvin the Magnificent. I gotta try to catch the mailman before he takes it.
Ooh, hope he's fast. James 4:6 says that God opposes the proud but gives grace to the humble. Let's lay down our pride so that God can lift us up. I'm Pastor Pat with Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. We have services every Sunday at 10 o'clock and would love to see you at them. We're also online at summitchurchmt.com and on Facebook and YouTube at summitchurchmt.com. You can find our children's ministry Facebook page at Base Camp Kids Mitten. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share while you're there. Thanks for joining us today, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
You know, being humble is a pretty magnificent thing to do.
Melvin!
Okay. I was just saying.